Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 2 Week 1 Day 5. So today, of course, we ended up getting Bounty Hunter. We're actually going to be continuing it. We did finish out all of the rewards earlier today. However, that's not the end because we ended up going for not using a small blue orb, which does cost 400 more gems, but of course saves us a blue orb, which we could put towards upgrading. However, one nice benefit of this is we do have more sigils, and with those more, this is actually World Lore event, though we do need to go do those too. But with those extra sigils, we will be able to go and probably make leaderboard. We have 10 left, which means like 14 battles or so, because Valravns, of course. And with that, that's 6,000 per battle. I believe that is enough to make leaderboard. Obviously, we're not trying to get super high. We're just trying to get enough to get 75 gems in an orb. But I believe that will be enough. So even though we did have to spend a little bit extra, we do get to save a blue orb. And it looks like, who knows, we might get an extra blue orb on top of that if we get lucky enough. We did get a major blue this morning too, which was really lucky. But yeah, this is the team we've been running with. It is Warwolf, Tagraki Warrior, Rift Lynx, and Armored Borlet. And we've been running it specifically with the banner of a bunch of magic. If you don't have all that, 20% into 2 magic will also be fine. And if you don't have that, running cleanse would actually be a pretty good idea. There's actually death mark, so while it hasn't been consequential to us losing, like we never lost yet because of it, it is possible to lose to it, so do be careful. So do watch out for that. But anyways, let's go and get back into it then. Let's go finish out Bounty Hunter, and then we'll go mess with everything else that we need to get done. If anyone has any other questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section. We'll make sure to go over it. Also, what is YouTube doing? My live number wasn't working earlier either, and it's still not working. Yet chat is working. Why? How? How? How does that even happen? How does one work and not the other? Especially that way. Like, it'd make more sense if chat didn't work, but the timer did. But, it makes even less sense that the chat works, but the timer doesn't. Or not the timer, but, you know, the viewer count. It makes no sense. Obviously, Warwolf, one good thing about this, creates a lot of red. It also ideally has 2 tanky things going for it. Not only does it have 25% score reduction, which stacks with the other 25% score reduction. Not for 50%, but it's like a 37.5 or whatever it comes out to, the multiplier thing. But, it also has a backup of a 25% direwolf, so not only is it a bit tanky, but it has a chance to actually make a tank after it dies. So a pretty nice combination. This battle that you have for the final battle, pretty easy. The strategy for it is kill the second slot because it's going to gain more life. Then kill the third, and then kill this out with skulls, and then kill this out again with Tagraki. And that's pretty much the order that you have to do for it, or that ideally would work for it. Obviously, you can take it out however you want. But that seems to be the way that's been working out the best so far. I'm actually going to go for a Tagraki here, just to pressure him a little bit more. However, we'll finish him off ultimately with a skull, if we can actually find one. And now we start working up his mana. So grab that, grab everything there. Probably go for a nice big amount of red here, which should lead into pretty much every chain that's going to kill him at this point. And then we just throw a double combo, let him do whatever here, and we win. But yeah, this thing does have death mark. You do have to be a little bit careful with it. It has yet to be consequential to us actually losing. But it has gotten a couple kills here and there, and while it hasn't made us lose, it's definitely possible that it could. So do watch out. And with this combination of troops, you do end up getting assuming they're all mythic, you do end up getting a 30 times multiplier, meaning the final battle will give you 6,000 points per completion. So that's quite a bit of points, and we should hopefully make leaderboard with it. Because it looks like we're on track based on where the leaderboard currently is. I haven't tried for Bounty Hunter leaderboard for a very, very, very long time. It has been ages, but now that we kind of need a little bit more of those resources, I figured why not. Plus, it didn't actually technically cost us anything extra. Just using all of our sigils, at least currently, seems like it will be enough. That could change as more people go and do the Bounty Hunters throughout the weekend, because obviously we still have a whole another 2 days. But as it currently stands, looks like we might be able to get away with it on PC Mobile. Just have to wait and see. I'm not going to take the skulls there. That might seem a little weird. However, Tagraki's damage is based on their armor, and is actually better to let them have their armor so that we can actually kill them. The rate at which we do damage is quite a bit lower if we don't end up doing that. So it's oddly enough, ironically, it's actually quicker to not do damage to them. Physical damage, that is. It might seem weird, but it is the case due to how Tagraki works with his boost ratio. As tempted as that skull may be, I will go for it. Mostly because we're going to damage it enough that we can kind of make the armor irrelevant. So we can go for this poke here, and now one skull will kill, and ideally he'll do that, and he's dead. There we go. But yeah, with 6,000 points per battle, I think we get leaderboard in 5 battles. Yeah, we only need 309,000, so that's 4 battles then, right? Math, how do you work? That's 24,000. Okay, 5 battles. 5 battles we'll have leaderboard. And that does look like we'll reach it then. We have 8 battles left, which means about 10 to 12. So we will definitely cut it, and we'll have some extra as well. I'm not sure exactly where we would be on leaderboard. Let's see. Let's assume we have 12 sigils. So 12 sigils, let's do some math. That's 72,000. 72,000 into... hey, 72,000. That seems high, but yeah, that is how many points we would get, isn't it? 72,000 into 267 is 300 and math. 339. We'd have 339,000, assuming 2 Valravns. 339, 339. Who else is at 339? Okay, we'd be tied in 81st place if we were to do flawless. That seems to be where we will be placed. And there are 2 people who did that exactly so, where they did the 4 bounty troops max the entire time. So yeah, we'd be exactly tied right there. Okay, let's go do that then. Assuming we get 2 Valravns. That should end up happening though. Especially since there's actually 2 people tied in a dead tie, which makes it even more obvious that that'll probably be the case. Anyways, hello everyone, by the way. Hello Bill, hello Corey, hello Dortero, hello Lestat, hello Defiance, hello Isabel, and hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Hope all of you have been having a wonderful day. I've been feeling kind of off all day, to be honest. I like a stomach ache this morning. Wasn't feeling that good during the other stream, which is why I ended up canceling it out early. And I feel kind of okay now, but today's just been a very mad day. Let's see. We'll throw that down. Just one of those days. The bounty hunter went pretty good this morning. What do we go for? I'm actually gonna go for that skull because we do want to kill him out with physical. It's the only one that we're generally gonna kill with physical damage. Sometimes we kill out a second depending on how the battle goes. But normally it's just only gonna be the first slot. Also, one really nice thing about the team we're currently using, which we didn't even know prior to reaching the final battle. It just happened to work out that way, so we didn't even need to adjust. But this team does not use yellow. This is actually relatively relevant for this final battle because this thing does absurd damage to yellow. However, with the way that we built the team, we don't use any yellow. So that's rather convenient because, well, we don't have to deal with that mechanic. He gets to do like double damage and triple damage to yellow troops, and you just completely avoid it by obviously not having a yellow in your team. And that's basically what we went for. And we already had our team set up like that, so didn't even need to go out of our way. At what Delve Renown gets you +1 magic? I believe it's 48,000? Why do I forget the number? Why does 48,000 sound correct? I'm pretty sure it's 48,000. What's my total renown right now? I'm pretty sure it's 48,000. Something about that number sounds correct. I do not remember off the top of my head. But something about 48,000 sounds correct. I'll go double check in a little bit. I don't have a 100% way of confirming, though. I know, like, approximately where it is. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's 48,000, though. It's either 48 or 44, I believe. That was my total renown. Yeah, it was either 48 or 44. Which one I forget. It's one or the other. 48 sounds correct, though. Let's see. It'd be 60, then 56, and 52, then 48. Yeah, 48 sounds correct because we need to go back for stats. So, 60 is one of them. And it would be the 5th stat back. So it'd be 60, 56, 52, 40. Oh, wait, 44,000 might actually be the case. Hold up. You have to go 4 stats back. And 60 would be 1. 56. 52. 48. Never mind. Yeah, it's, it might actually be 44,000. My bad. 44,000. Because we'd have to go 4 stats back, and the 5th one would be the magic then. And the 5th one back is 44,000. Yeah, I think it's 44,000. It's one or the other. It's either 44 or 48. I'm pretty sure it's 44 actually now. I cannot 100% confirm though, but I'm pretty sure it's 48. I mean 44 on the math I just did. I'm not sure why I think 48 is the number though. Anyways, let me go back to bounty. Excuse me. Let's see. Let's keep going. If you're not going for a leaderboard, why do you always want to complete the bounty on Friday? Well, we're going for leaderboard this time. And the main reason I normally do it is just to already have it done. And because you'd already be buying enough tiers to do it by Friday. If you buy tier 5, which is enough to go get the troop maxed and use a blue orb for it, you already have enough sigils to get it done on Friday. It's one of the weird events where you kind of naturally have enough sigils to get it done on Friday, even if you go the cheaper route. Because the cheapest route you can go while maxing the bounty troop is 710 gems with a blue orb. And we ended up going down the 1,110 gem route this time around. However, if you were to go down that route, that's enough sigils to get it done. It won't get you leaderboard, but it would be enough to get it done. I went for 1,110, which doesn't save us a blue orb. I mean, which does save us a blue orb, but it costs 400 more gems. However, one byproduct of that is it is normally enough to make a leaderboard, and we will this time around with it. I'm not sure if it always makes leaderboard. Really depends how many people are doing bounty and stuff like that. But this time around, it looks like it might. However, that can change because it's only day 1. Obviously, not everyone has put in their battles until until later on Sunday. We won't really know for sure. But if we really had to, we could spend another 200 gems for it. It actually would technically be worth it if we already started doing them. I'd prefer not to have to do that, but if we had to, it wouldn't mind. It'd be 10 more battles that we'd have to do, which would come out to about 16 more battles, which would take like an hour or so. I think it takes about an hour to do that many battles. Somewhere around there. Maybe a little bit less, actually. I always overestimate how long bounty takes in the current state of the game. It actually only took us a little under 2 hours to get done the entirety of bounty for all rewards earlier this morning. Obviously, that can vary depending on your stats and other factors, but it did only take us, I believe, 100 minutes? I believe it was 100 minutes ultimately is what it came out to. It's like an hour and 40 minutes, basically. It probably puts it in an easier to understand way. I'm not sure why I said it as 100 minutes. But yeah, about an hour and 40 minutes is I believe how long it took us to do Bounty Hunter this morning. As far as getting our rewards, of course. Right now we're just doing the leaderboard for it. And then we'll go do our dailies, hand out our code, and go from there. Which I'll probably hand out the code once we run out of Bounty Hunter sigils. Let's see. I'll throw down Tagaraki. Tagaraki is such a fun word to say. Tagaraki is such the face of Bounty Hunter. Like, if there was any troop that represents the entirety of Bounty Hunter, it's just Tagaraki. It is literally just Tagaraki. Let's see, we'll go for that. Get our pokiness. I'll take that brown because for whatever reason he doesn't want to take an extra turn. I'll grab that. Do that so we can kill him in the follow-up turn. We'll kill that all the way. Then kill the other one all the way. We'll let him poke us. And then we just grab our mana and be good to go. And hopefully this lands. Let him grab yellow, which we don't use. Put this all the way in the corner so we don't deny any reds. And unfortunately, we did just hit it with a skull, so I'm just going to commit to another skull at this point and then just kill with physical. Since we already kind of committed in that direction. You got one major and one minor and 2 major blues. And Bounty Hunter, congratulations. Nice, that is super lucky. I got a major blue and a minor blue, is what we got. And I opened my 2 Volkeys. We didn't get anything too interesting. Our biggest loot was a major blue and a minor blue. We opened it all, of course, this morning. Unfortunately, we don't have any loot to open this stream. Actually, that's not true. I might have the second to last tier of World Lore event I didn't open. I don't think we're at final tier yet, unless my guild really went on a farming spree. I don't think we actually have it till tomorrow night. I don't think I'll need to do my battles tomorrow night, but we'll need to do them tonight though. But yeah, we should have the other reward tomorrow. I think we had the previous reward today, so I need to go check that in a little bit. All right, let's go hit a bunch of reds, or a bunch of skulls. I mean, to make a bunch of reds. We still need a little bit more of a burst. We'll let him poke us. I think so tanky that we kind of just let it do its thing. Ooh, I kind of wanted that, but the green just seemed more tempting because of how much more we need red. So I'm going to poke this down. That's basically like taking a skull. It ignores skull reduction as well, so it can actually be bigger than a skull hit in some instances if they already have score reduction. And if I'm not mistaken, he has 25% based on that final trait. And yes, he does. We'll take that. We have Takaraki up. That's a bit of a waste to kill that with Takaraki. But I don't want to take that green because of how it gets denied, so I'm just going to take that. He takes that over. Now I can take that green because it doesn't give him a skull. Now they move the other thing. I'm going to give him a bunch of yellow, which he doesn't use, so I can go get a bunch of this for value. We'll destroy all that, get all the red we need, and we should pretty much be good to go. Need a little bit more mana. Oh yeah, I need to kill this before we can do anything. That's a factor. We'll take the red there then. That's not enough to kill though, unfortunately. I still need a skull, and there's no skull in sight, so let's take a poke here. I do not want to have to use Rift. We could waste a Rift here though. You know what, I am actually going to waste Rift. Then we just need to go get Takaraki up again. And that brings it into kill range. The reason I did that, obviously we didn't want to use Takaraki there because we get to do more damage the other way around. So at this point, all we have to do is go get it to full mana, which I believe is actually easier just to get Werewolf to full mana and then get the thing to full mana. Though maybe not if we actually get a Surge on brown or red. Of course, we don't Surge after taking 2 reds. Brown, where are you? I'm just going to try for it off the sky. I did not get it, but we got it right over there, and then he's dead. Nothing you can do now. There's his little death mark thing. It can kill you. You do have to be careful. It has yet to actually make us lose a battle, but it has gotten double kill on us on some battles already. So definitely a factor you have to consider. All right, 3 more battles, and that should be leaderboard. And then we'll just use up the rest of our sigils, which we keep getting more of, apparently. Okay, what do we need here? That's already going to have full mana. I'm just going to throw this on Valravn, because obviously we want to kill out Valravn quickly. We'll take a brown here because the other thing's already going to have full mana anyways. We'll throw this down because we need all the mana. Now, unfortunately, it does not extra turn. However, he is within skull kill range, which, given that he has, like, no red, is probably the way to go. I kind of want to pass my turn, so I'm just going to take, like, a green so it goes into something. We already have our enchant damage to go kill that, so we'll do exactly so. This thing you always want to make sure you kill very quickly as well. We've been doing so in every battle so far. I don't think he's got a single cast to stream. But you do want to be careful. He gains a bunch of life, and this is obviously problematic to the fact that you're doing mostly true damage. So you obviously don't want him gaining life, as that is very bad, because that makes true damage harder to kill him with. It's actually one of the biggest hard counters to true damage teams, is any kind of like really big life gain. There's normally a workaround, but that's generally one of the biggest hard counters when it comes to true damage teams. So definitely something to watch out for. I can kind of go skull damage here. I think I'm going to. Since we have a skull right there, we already have this ability. One more poke will kill. So I'm just going to go down that route at this point. Easiest way to kill at this point is probably to get the last slot mana up. However, there is no easy way to do that on this current board. Or that. There we go. And he's dead. Okay. And then we have what should be 9 to 11 battles left. Very nice. And of course, we get 4 more every single day, which is basically the equivalent of 6 due to Valravn. I'll need to do those tomorrow and on Sunday, since we're going for leaderboard. Takes a little bit of extra time, but it's worth it if we do end up yielding the 75 gems to an orb. And it's probably still worth it, even if we have to spend the 200 gems extra. I don't think we'll need to, but it really depends how many people go for leaderboard. Depends completely on that factor. I believe tier 6 can normally make leaderboard. If you do it 100% flawless, tier 6. I'm pretty sure flawless tier 6 can. What that basically means is you run 30 times multiplier the entire time, as well as... I'm actually not going to take that red. Oh, he doesn't go for it either. Perfect. But basically what flawless bounty hunter would be is you use a 30 times multiplier the entire time. You never lose a battle, and you never lose a Valravn. That's basically what doing flawless bounty hunter is. And I believe tier 6 flawless is enough for leaderboard almost always. There are very few exceptions to that. Let's see. However, that does assume you can actually do that, because that can be somewhat hard on some bounty hunters. This bounty hunters is a little bit easier to do it on, unless you get excessively controlled off of Death Mark. But other than that, it's one of the more straightforward bounty weeks, I would say. Definitely not the hardest bounty final we've had. It's pretty straightforward, the pattern for it. Very few things can really mess you up. The worst thing that could happen is if you Death Mark Takaraki. However, it has actually yet to even place a Death Mark on it, let alone actually kill it with a Death Mark. However, our Werewolf is somewhat concerning right now, so I'm actually going to throw this down just in case he does die next turn. Just so we're already good to go. So now if he dies, it actually has no consequence on anything. Not even on their speed of winning. Hello, Reach! Welcome! And hello, Barbara and Sausage. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. I believe we are one battle away from tying leaderboard. Yes, we are. And that will be exactly on a tie for 100th place. Been a while since we've actually seen ourselves on a leaderboard. I might actually try for first place on some leaderboard at some point. Just for the orb. I have actually yet to get a power orb, like from a leaderboard on this account. I've gotten 3 on my Switch account. However, I've yet to actually do one on my main account. Obviously, we got all of our normal power orbs by converting smaller orbs into bigger orbs when we crafted Zugoff. However, I have actually yet to ever win a power orb off of a leaderboard. Mostly because we haven't really tried to. And the times we have, we kind of like given up at a certain point, just not overly used resources, and simply just took like a 6th place, so it's like top 6 or something. So it's been a long time since we've even attempted to make first place on one, let alone actually be able to do it. Because attempting and getting all the way is 2 different things, and it costs a lot of resources. We'd have to burn through if we actually want to go for it. We probably will at some point again, obviously. Exactly when, I have no clue, but we will at some point. I'm just always cautious with using my gems because you never know when you're going to need them for who knows what in the future patch. So I try not to overly burn through them. Because one of the biggest gem sinks in the entire game is orbs. It's one of the reasons why it seems like they're going to slowly keep adding more things that use orbs. Just because it is probably the biggest resource sink in the game. The whole orb system. Because it's possible to infinitely sink gems based on the total amount of gems within circulation. So it tends to be a good balancing system for the total amount of gems in the game. Of course, the people who don't participate in it don't end up needing to worry about that. But if they keep making it more enticing to participate in the orb market, then they are going to sink more gems that way, which is what seems to be trying to go for. Just trying to get more competition over the orbs. Let's see. The Bounty Hunter is the most consistent game mode in the entire game, where you technically don't need to compete with anyone for a bunch of orbs. It gives you 2 majors and 4 minors regardless of how other people do, which is a quite substantial amount. It's the most that you get from any event in such a quick concentration. Oh, we're already going to have to do target second slot anyways. Nice. Will I open Epic Key right away when you get one? Yes. If I ever get an Epic Vault Key, we will open it immediately on stream. That is correct. However, it'll be quite a while before we get an Epic Vault Key. 2 weekends from now is a Vault event, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, sorry. Next weekend is actually a Vault event. Why am I saying 2 weeks? Next weekend is a Vault event. The 16th. What does that fall on? Yeah, 16th. Next weekend is a Vault event. 1 week from today is a Vault event. It was 2 prior to today, but I know it's today. Yeah, 1 week from today is our next Vault event. And if we do get an Epic Vault Key during that stream, we will open it immediately. Hopefully we will, because gosh, we are so dry on it right now. It's only a matter of time. Soon TM. I could have went for Skull there. I actually didn't need to cast that. However, it doesn't really matter because we're going to win regardless. And there we go. We already have all the cast damage to kill. So it doesn't make too big of an impact there. All right, looks like we got about 8 more battles left. And we are on leaderboard now. We're ranked 96. We don't show up yet because it hasn't updated. But it will in a little bit. But there we go. We finally made leaderboard. No, that's not the end of it. We're still going to go and use every single battle we have. Very curious to see exactly where we end up falling for flawless. Based on the number of 375,000, I'm starting to think it's 375,000. Those other 2 people just accidentally failed slightly. But based on our current amount of sigils, it seems about right because we have 8, which 8 is 36,000. 36,000 into that is 351. And leaderboard is at... Oh, wait, 375? Oh, well, we'll find out once we use every sigil where we fall. But I would assume we're in a multi-way tie because we are on flawless right now. We should be in a multi-way tie with every tier 6 flawless. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Move that over. Rift to kill that. Get another poke. Actually, you know what? We're gonna move that over. Get another poke onto that. Let's see. We'll get that used over there. Grab herself a hit on you. Tagraki on Nat just to pressure it a little. So that we can then kill it with... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is 2 damage short. Fail. You know what? I can actually kill him with Werewolf's Explosion. I was gonna kill him with that at this point. Problem, there's no way to do that. Someone's gonna take a skull, I guess. Super overkilled. Let me grab that since we get it for free. We can then go grab this for full mana, and he's dead. This will give us full mana for both. Doesn't matter what the board is, we'll throw that down and Rift kills. Hello, Remmerford, welcome. You got a Vault Key, or hello, Svi as well, or Scythe, I mean. Let's see, you got a Vault Key from the rewards and bounty, and got 7 more in a row from Vault Gnomes. Oh gosh, nice. That is a pretty good streak, though. It's actually an absurdly good streak. I've had it happen a couple times, not that many though, especially in a row. Let's see. Take that over. What do we want here? We'll throw that down over there. Throw a Rift into you. Throw this at the highest amount of skulls on the board. Ideally, that would give us more mana than it did, but oh well. We'll go get red so we can go get the combo in. We're gonna have to waste this a little bit for purple, even though we only need 1 mana. Just so we can go throw this at you, and then throw this at you, and then throw this at you. And our 1 skull and 2 cast away. Really, all we need to do now is get Werewolf to full mana, take a skull along the way, and then we pretty much won. We do this. We got our extra turn. Ideally, we get a skull drop somewheres. Now I just need to find the last bit of my mana. Oh, I should have taken that extra turn off of purple first. Also would have had skull chance. Okay, I gotta kill this. Green or red surge? We need you. Because that counts as a skull. And then we do that. And we do this. Oh, can you please cast? Thank you. And he dies off a rift. And he's done. How are you tonight? I've been doing okay. Okay, we got 6 sigils now. Alright, let's keep going. Who knows, maybe we'll get 2 Valravns within there. It seems like we're only going to get 1 Valravn, though. I'm not sure how there's so many multi-way tie at 375. If we get another Valravn on top of that, is that 375? If we get 2 more Valravns? Might be. Alright, let's kill this thing before he does true damage. I mean, not true damage. I mean, before he gains life. Always want to go for that. Gonna ignore that skull in order to get all that. If there's another skull follow-up, we will go for it, though. We'll go for that there. We might want to pressure him a little bit more with some other option. Because he has very little damage on him right now. Very little damage. That helps a little. 2 more skulls will do it. Unfortunately, there's not a thing there. Take a brown over there. Grab a red over there. Grab a skull over there. Okay, now he's in 1 skull range. We can also do with that last slot, however we can just do that. Oh, you could take an extra turn. That might actually been a little smoother, but we'll do that and then kill the other thing and we're done. There we go. On to the next one. Okay, next battle. Looks like we all got 1 more Valravn. It doesn't look like we multi-way tie it anywhere, though. Did we lose a Valravn earlier or something? I don't believe we did. I just wasn't paying attention. We just randomly lost a Valravn. I'm like near 100% sure we never lost a Valravn at any point, though. Because I believe to get to tie with those other people, we need to have 2 Valravns. And it's very unlikely we find 2 Valravns between now and the end of our battles. We'll find 1 more. But 2 more, I'm not sure will happen. Let's see. Unless they all did some other strategy. Maybe they did tier... Well, it wouldn't really be tier 7. Well, maybe they did tier 7 with 3 troops? Would that be it? I'm not sure. I don't feel like that's so common that there'd be a multi-way tie that way. I feel like most people run 4 troops the entire time. Though maybe that's not the case. Maybe people still do run the 3 strategy. I'm just not aware of it. I assumed most people adopted the 4 strategy at this point due to how much higher stats are in the game. Though I've never really paid attention to it on a large scale. Let's see. I'll take green over there. Take the red. Obviously need to pressure a little bit of damage before we can kill the other 2, which is what we're trying to do here. And we kill this out, ignore the skull, and just kill with rifts. There we go. Yeah, we're only going to get 1 more Valravn. It's very unlikely we'll get 2. With only 1 more Valravn, that will be math 24,000. And 24,000 into that is 353. How many 353,000s are there? There's no one with that score? Okay, now I'm even more confused. Wait, did I forget to carry? Oh, I forgot to carry. It's 363. Wait. Yeah, 363. I forgot to carry. Never mind. So 363. Okay, maybe that's a thing then. Why is there so many people at 375 then? Does anyone know anyone on 375,000? I'm not sure if anyone is here. What did you do to have exactly 350 or 375,000? I guess it's 363, but you got lucky on Valravn. Oh, that's probably what it is. Hold up. It might just be the luck of the Valravn placement. Because that's 1 more. Okay, I know what they did. Okay. Yeah, this is 1 Valravn luckier. It looks like. And everyone at 363 got unlucky. I see how it is. Okay. So we could still get lucky on it. We still got battles. But everyone at 363 is people who got unlucky where the Valravn fell. And everyone at 375 got lucky on where the Valravn fell. Okay, that makes sense now. It all makes sense. Okay, let's go throw that down. We'll see which side we fall on, but based on where we're currently at, it very much looks like we're falling on the unlucky side. These will get Valravn next battle, and then those last 2 battles will not give us Valravn, unless we just get lucky. But based on where it's falling, it is very likely it won't. Alright, 1 more poke will kill that out. However, that's not our focus right now. We gotta go poke on that, hit a bunch of skulls. Good, we got a skull right there, so we can go straight into final. Kill that. He'll do a death mark. It'll be on something inconsequential. He almost always does it on the boar. I'm not sure why, but like 90% of its death marks have gone to the boar. It just loves targeting it for some reason. And it should be a Valravn right here. And it should be the last Valravn we also received today. And the only way we tie with the 375,000 people is if our Valravn luck falls in a way where we get another Valravn within the next 2 battles. So 2 battles from now, we'd have to get a Valravn, which is possible, but very unlikely. This board looks like we can do something on it, though I don't think we can. Oh, there's purple. Alright, so there was something. There's purple extra turn. We don't really need purple extra turn, though. What do we go for mana? Let's take that. I'm actually going to get Werewolf up because we don't want to hit him with skulls right now. Alright, we can take red to brown. Oh, I don't really need the brown after the fact, though, do I? You kind of need purple now. I'll take the other red. Come on, Rift. Need your last little bit of mana. Take purple. And I'm going to ignore that skull. And then he dies off a Rift. Oh, wait. Does it hit strongest enemy? Oh! That would explain. I forgot. I thought it was just it hits a death mark. I didn't even realize it was strongest. Yep. Okay, that would explain why it almost always hits armored Borit. Okay. Well, that explains that. I completely forgot. Does Zeddicus still watch us? Yes. Very occasionally, though. But I still see Zeddicus from time to time. It's not that often, though. Oh, so hello, Mod Mark. Welcome. Let's see. We'll throw that down. Let's see. We'll throw that over there. I'm gonna do skull poke of things. We'll do the extra turn skull so we can get that down. We'll go throw down our poke on him just so we can chip that down as well. We can then go and... What's our follow-up here? We'll take a blue over there. He'll do his thing. We'll go get a blue or yellow. Or green, I mean. Get that for a bit of mana. Take our green over there. We can then go for a nice bit of destroy. And that gets everything going. We can then go for a... Actually, I'll go for red search here. We then go and take a brown over there. Take a skull over there. Grab ourselves a poke onto his other thing. Yeah, we'll go kill that out then. Take a skull. Grab our little bit of burst right there. Let him take the other skull. And I need that reach full mana so we can go get the last of what we need. Kaki can do its thing, but that alone is not enough. So we need a werewolf. We'll throw that down on a bunch of skulls. And that should be full mana, and then we won. So we'll go through that on you. And then Rift kills it out. And there we go. So next one's our final battle, right? Unless we get a Valravn. Okay, so we need a Valravn here. If we don't, we got unlucky. If we do, we got lucky. We got unlucky. We got the unlucky category. Which means we're behind. Which means we might not make leaderboard. Without having to spend more. We got the unlucky Valravn area. Because we definitely went flawless. We streamed the whole thing, and I can confirm that we went flawless the entire time. So, we just got unlucky on the one Valravn then. Which can happen. So that means everyone who got 363 currently on leaderboard, or 375, all went flawless, but the people at 375 got lucky. I'll throw that down. We'll get that over there. Get another poke over there. We don't have to skull. I'm actually going to do that so we waste this turn. And then again, I kind of should keep them on the board, but one of us would have had to have taken that, so it's not like neither of us would have. We could try for blue off the sky. I didn't get it. He denies it immediately. That's rather unfortunate. Because obviously I need that mana to go get Werewolf, so we'll get the rest of our mana. Though at this point, I might as well feed Kaki manually. It's going to keep denying out every other mana. Let's take our brown, get it up manually, and kill it out that way. That works. There we go. And there we go. That is now a flawless victory with unlucky Valravn. And that brings us to a 363. Which means how many people got unlucky? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people got unlucky. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 got lucky. Oh, gosh. Which means, what is that total? 37 people did 100% flawless full completion then, currently. But it looks like 1/3 got unlucky Valravn spawn. Because I know for sure we have not missed a Valravn. But there we go. And then we get the rest of our battles. And hopefully that doesn't make us lose, not having the extra luck. Though, that's a pretty big difference. Oh, not really. Everyone who got lucky got a free 25 gems, it looks like. Based on current leaderboard. Gosh, it's such a multi-way tie. Such a gigantic multi-way tie. Look at all the 26s. I didn't even realize that earlier. But that's everyone who did flawless with extra luck. Everyone tied at 26. Anyways. Other things we need to go do. Let's go hand out a code. And I got a few other things we need to go mess around with. So let me go get a code right now for you guys. I believe it's this one or one below. Actually, it's the one below. I already know for sure. However, as I normally do, I will check it because I don't want to skip any codes. These codes are precious. We can't skip any. So let's see. Put this over here, and it shouldn't work. That I already knew. However, this one should work. This was the one I handed out this morning. No, the other one was. There it is. Okay. And let's go put this over here. Put that over there. Put that over there. Copy the full thing. Put this over in chat. Where's my chat? There it is. And here you guys go. Here's the redeem code. Use on gemsawar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game set in the bottom left corner is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with FX. And it gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. It only works on PC and mobile version. Main loot, of course, being the gem key. And the mythic from last week is no longer in the drop table, so you can use it safely and make sure that you don't end up getting that useless troop. The problem with the game is that it's too much dependent on luck instead of skill. Yeah, there are quite a few areas of the game that are a lot more heavily based on luck. Even on the more skill-based area, like Guild Wars, can be somewhat based on luck because starting board can determine a lot of how the initial battle ends up going. So, yeah, there's quite a few areas that can be a little bit luck-based. Well, a lot of games have quite a few factors of luck. Really, just it depends as to what capacity. Okay, let's go do our dailies now. So campaign, obviously, we already did. Nothing good on dailies, but let's go clear them out with Phoenicia real quick. And then we'll clear out dungeons. And then we'll go do our last little few for the World Lore event. Because I still have a few I need to touch on there. There we go. Oh, no, also claim our World Lore event reward. I still haven't done that yet. Still got a bit of loot sitting there. Hopefully we get more blue orbs. Have to wait and see. Hopefully we get lucky with blue. We'll find out in a moment. We'll check it after finish out these other dailies. And then I believe my guild, by the time we stream tomorrow night, will have the last of the points in, most likely. Who knows? Maybe they even have it in now, and we don't even need to do the battles. I highly doubt that, though. Based on how big of a gap we had, I don't think would be there. Unless someone who didn't do their battles did, like, all their battles and some. Hey, and look, we actually got another gem key today off of Adventure Board. Adventure Board hasn't given us a mythic in a very long time. It almost seems like they're lower rarity now. I remember seeing so many in the past, and now we, like, barely ever get any. Also, we never get days where we have, like, a legendary, a mythic, like an epic legend mythic. I feel like that happened so much more in the past. I'm not sure if they changed the values of it actually happening. Because every single person gets the exact same ones. Since Bill isn't here, you're going to leave the... Feel free to leave a like on the stream thing. Yeah, Bill always does that every single time we do a redeem code. He's very helpful. Let's see. Go take this. I do need some subtle way in the stream to kind of like remind people. Because I hate having to say it. But it does help. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Haha, thank you, Rova. Alright, we'll go throw that down. Obviously, it'll still die in one shot. Get a red over. Get a Phoenicia, and that will kill. Ah, Bill, your roll has been stolen. That's funny. There's the Bill. Let's go clear through dungeons. And then we'll go do the other event. The World Lore event. Claim our loots. And then we'll call it a wrap. Once we get those done. Should be about 6 battles. World Lore event is so slow unless you get like a chain of skulls though. It's such a clunky event. The first Kroshnok event was super clunky too. And that hasn't changed between the two events. Still pretty much just as bad. It's one of the worst typings to ever have the event for. Not sure if it's absolute worst, but it's pretty close. Yet they did it again for whatever reason. The very, very first World Lore event 15 weeks ago ended up using the same category as well, oddly enough. So they're actually already repeating categories. I know they haven't covered every category yet. Mostly because it was related to the kingdom. Okay, and last thing we need to go do. World Lore event. Assuming we haven't finished it, and we have not. So we'll go throw in our battles to help out the guild. And then our guild will carry us tomorrow. And we didn't get any blues. Boo. Oh well. But let's go finish out our battles. So obviously still using the same thing as before. However, I do want to be using our medals. Place this with a badge. Oh, yeah, there we go. And now we have 200% extra skull damage. I'll go to not PvP. It's blinking, made me click it. We'll go to game. Nope, that's wrong too. We'll go to guild. We'll go to World Lore event. We'll go to fight. And let's go get the sound. So I'm still using the same team. We'll easily be able to do it for all of our battles to get it done. Bone Scraper, Solzar, Fist of Zorn, Garnock. If you're just going for bare minimum of tier 3, tier 4, this will run the entire time. Especially if you're running tier 4 because you actually have higher damage, even though you go a little bit further in battles. Okay, so we basically want to take every skull we see. However, we do want to poke this if we can. I'll throw a skull there. Ideally, if we get Solzar alignment, we're going to want to go for that. We'll actually take that. Oh, that was an extra turn. I thought it was for a second. Apparently not. We'll go for Solzar over there. Unfortunately, it doesn't do the triple because it doesn't have higher. We'll go for a bunch of mana accumulation. Too bad you don't create yellow, but we get skull there. We'll go pokety poke you. More pokety poke kills. We'll go for skull and overkill it. And then once again, we'll go for skull and overkill it. There we go. Honestly, at this point, might as well just take skulls and not even bother. Skulls do all the work for us. Double Valravn. I think we used up all of our luck of the other game mode right now. Gosh. Double Valravn? Really? Oh, wait, was there a skull there? Oops. We actually extra turned that. Nice. We almost wiped his entire team in one turn. That's ideally what we want to see happen every single time. And make this go very quick. Especially if we keep getting Valravn every battle. We have more sigils than what we started with. We started with 4 sigils. We're at 6. Go figure. How does that work out? But we actually have more sigils than what we started with. That's pretty funny. Solzar, you have enough damage to kill that, so I'm going to let you do that. Unfortunately, we don't have any alignment to do anything, so we're just going to clear out the board and then hopefully have alignment, or that. That works too. Okay, next battle. Anything good? Not really. So we'll go and take that. Then we get something good. And then hopefully we can chain that into a bunch of additional kills. I did not have a cascade there, unfortunately. We'll actually could drop that. So we ideally have a skull follow-up. We'll go for this for mana and hopefully get skull alignment on Solzara. I mean, not Solzara. I mean, what's her name? Fist of Zorn. We'll do this because it's triple damage. It's actually still within range to get triple damage if we can get mana for it again. However, we'll throw that down. We don't have alignment, so we're just going to go for it again. And that's match, or should be. We'll just go throw this down, and that's excessive overkill. Plus, we would store our turn with another skull follow-up, but that was also an extra turn. Okay, 6 battles left. Assuming 1 Valravn. Hello, Chad. How am I doing? I've been doing okay. Have you played Bounty yet? Yeah, we just did it. We just made Leaderboard. We just tied for like a multi-way tie for flawless Leaderboard. Though we got unlucky, so we got 1 less Valravn. Yeah, we just finished flawless Bounty Hunter. We did most of it this morning and finished the rest of it this stream. And now we're just finishing out the World Lore event, which will be done by the time we go on stream tomorrow. My guild will likely have the rest of it in. I'm just doing the last little bit of battles right now. Which should be 5 more battles. These 3 and then the other 2. What weapon are you using? And can another weapon be used, like Mang? Yes, Mang or Earth's Fury would be fine. I don't feel like you need the extra attack until later on. However, yes, you can run with that. We're currently running with Bone Scraper. It's one of the weapons that's available in the thing this week. And a Soul Forge. And Solzara will kill and give us a little bit of souls. Might as well get some free souls. Every little bit helps. Also, let me go take a level 10 Drake Rider. We technically don't actually have to take the higher level one. The level of what you take doesn't actually matter this week. So I'm just going to take the level 10. Take the ultra easy one. Should have switched to Black Manicle or something actually, but oh well. But every cast we do kills something. It's easy as that. However, if we get a stronger battle now, we'll go take it, like that one. And this is our final battle that we need to do for the World Lore event, unless we get Valravn here. In which case, we have 3 more battles. Well, 2 more after this one. Okay, do we have alignment? No. We'll just go throw it down to Soul Zara. We'll throw it on you. We'll throw this down, and that should be enough to kill. Unfortunately, that's the extra turn skull, but we grab that. Here's about to die, but it doesn't matter too much. Throw a pokety-poke on you. And 1 more poke will kill. And it doesn't matter who does it. And it also doesn't matter that we die. And it's already enough to kill. Easy. And it gives triple souls. Even easier. And now we'll take the Ward Rock. Oh, now the location we need to keep clicking has changed, though. You find the extra mana from Bone Scraper is better than the armor removal. Yeah, you don't really need the armor removal or the attack gain for the most part. And if you're going super deep, you actually have enough damage to do it without it. You would reach a point, depending on what tier you got, where you would need to do a different option. However, if you bought tier 3 or tier 4, I don't feel like you need to use Mang or Earth's Fury. Only if you go deeper than that, like tier 5, 6, or even further, would you need to do that. But if you just bought tier 3 or 4, I don't believe at any point you would actually need to switch to Mang or Earth's Fury. Unless your stats are a bit lower. But if you have like end game, late game stats, you should probably have enough to get through without needing the Mang. Though that is a really good option if you don't. Just using like Titan Mang is super safe for this game mode. Which is allowed because even though you're restricted on quite a few things, you are allowed to use any hero class you want. Which means you can go Titan and whatever other hero class you want to go. You don't have to use Barbarian. Or if you're using fully traded Garnock, you might as well, though. Okay, so 2001.95. Do we have a tie with anyone? Oh, no, never mind. We're not even on leaderboard. I forgot. With the tier that we got, we definitely wouldn't be tied with anyone. Let's see. Are we tied with anyone in the guild, though? Yes. So everyone in my guild who did 2001.95 or higher did the bare minimum. So anyone who's kind of close is also fine. But that means 2/3 of our guild did technically the exact bare minimum. And everyone's participating at least, so that's good to see. Yeah, 2001.95 would be the bare minimum that people would need to be at. That's buying tier 3 and doing every battle flawlessly. Also taking the correct battles, which is pretty straightforward to do. Anyways, guys, anyone have any other questions? Have I ever played Manhunter? I have not. I normally don't play survival games, assuming that is a survival game. It sounds like it is. Any other questions, anyone? Let me know. Otherwise, game plan for tomorrow is we're probably not going to have a midday stream. I'll probably still be playing Animal Crossing a little bit, but I'm not sure if we're really going to bother streaming it. I might just do it off stream for once and just kind of relax. I've been kind of feeling off today, so I think I just need a day just to kind of chill. But we'll still have our normal nightly stream, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, at the same time we always do, which is an hour prior to now tomorrow. And we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Don't forget, you still got a little bit of time to finish up Bounty Hunter. You still have the rest of today, tomorrow, and Sunday, so still plenty of time. Only the first day has gone by at this point. Other than that, yeah, that's the game plan. And we'll have the next stream. Tomorrow night, we'll be doing a little bit more Bounty Hunter, claiming the last of our loot for the World Lore event, and maybe messing around with Explorer a little bit now that we have the patch and we can go quicker. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your weekend. Goodbye, everyone.